MC-1290, name Nancy Guarson, 39 years old, single mother, high school level, both finished contract in Saudi and UAE as domestic helpers. Okay, Miss Guarson, could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Nancy Guarson, 39 years old, single mother with 3 children, 2 boys and 1 girl. I have 8 siblings, 4 brothers and 4 sisters. My parents are Bienvenido and Violeta Guarson, and I live in Quezon City, Philippines.
Okay, what made you decide to work in Hong Kong?
I want to work in Hong Kong to learn your language and learn your culture, and also earn money to help my family and kids.
Can you please tell us something regarding your experience working in Saudi Arabia under the family of Abdullah Abdul Aziz Al Habib?
I work in UAE for 2 years, finished contract, and my main core there is clean the bathroom, ironing, washing the clothes, and sometimes help my employer in the kitchen, ma'am, to cook food.
Can you please tell us something regarding your experience as well in UAE under the family of Abdullah Al-Hamadi?
I work also in UAE for 2 years. Also, my main core there is cleaning, wash the clothes, ironing, and also help my employer in the kitchen to cook food.
Do you have any experience taking care of a newly born baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please tell us something regarding your experience taking care of a newly born child?
I will change diaper, change her clothes, take a bath, and prepare milk and vitamins.
If, for instance, the baby keeps on crying nonstop and both of your employers are not at home, how are you going to handle the situation?
I will check the diaper if full, dirt with poops, and try to feed the baby if he's hungry, try to put him to sleep, maybe he's sleepy, and check the temperature of his body if he's not feeling well, and non-stop crying. I will call my employer to tell her that the baby is non-stop crying.
Okay. In case there is an emergency going on and it's only you and the kids that are being left alone at home, what are you going to do?
First, I will make sure the safety of the children. Second, I will call the emergency hotline. And lastly, I will call my employer to tell her that there's an emergency going on.
How can you tell that a child is not feeling well?
The eyes are red, irritable, not physically active, doesn't have any appetite to eat.
If the baby can sleep at night, what are some other methods that you can do enable for the baby to go to sleep?
I will carry him and put him on my chest, rub gently his back, and sing a lullaby while dancing and until he falls asleep.
What activities or how would you interact with a 3-year-old toddler?
I will play with him, snake and ladder, and teach him count 1, 2, 3 and the ABC, and outdoor activities like football and soccer.
Okay. Do you believe in spanking?
No.
How would you discipline a child if he is very naughty?
I will talk to her or him to look at my eyes and tell to him that that what he do is bad.
If your employer will give you a weekly budget for marketing and grocery, how are you going to spend the money being given?
I will make a list for all the things needed to buy for grocery and market, and make a note for daily expenses, and at the end of the day or week, I will show to my employer what's happened to the money spent going.
Okay. For example, it is your day off. Then one of the kids that you are taking care of becomes sick and no one will help your employer. What are you going to do?
I will not take my day off, and I will talk to my employer that I am willing to help her to take care of the children because his or her sick.
Okay. You have mentioned that in your previous employer, both Saudi Arabia and UAE, you are helping your employer to cook food, right?
Yes, ma'am.
From a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your cooking skill?
8.
You know how to bake?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what are the foods that you bake?
Cake, biscuit, cookies, and bread.
If your employer would ask you if you could prepare the meal for them, would you able to follow simple recipes?
Yes.
Why do you think that employers should hire you as their domestic helper?
Because I'm honest, trustworthy, and hardworking.
Do you know any nursery rhyme?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you please show what nursery
Yes,
rhyme do you know?
5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Papa called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. One little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, put those monkeys straight to bed.
If you will be given the chance to be employed by one of our employers in Hong Kong, what is your message to your future employer?
Thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance to be part of your family, and as your domestic helper, I promise to make to love your children, do the household chore and love your children and respect your children as you respect them, and I will finish my contract for 2 years, and I will stay as long as you need me. Thank you and hope to see you soon.